23rd of February, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi. Uh, Terumah.
Shalom Aleichem. Hello, Lou, you hear me?
Hello, Rabbi. Yes, I hear you.
Okay. How was it in Hawaii?
Fantastic. I had a great time.
Okay. Is it summer or winter there?
It's winter there, but it's much warmer there than it is here. It's it's in the tropics, so it was quite pleasant.
Good. Okay. Anyway, it's certainly warmer than Yerushalayim today.
Oh yeah. We was definitely a lot colder here when we arrived. It was a bit of a shock.
Okay. Okay, Lou, since it's long time since we heard your voice, maybe you'd like to start.
Okay, we're on Chaf Het Amid Aleph. I mean Pasuk Aleph.
Okay, Pasuk Aleph, yeah.
Chaf Hey. Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe lemor. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, Daber el bnei Yisrael, vayikchu li truma,
It's a shva under the above. Vayikuli truma.
vayikchu li truma, me'es kol ish asher yidvenu libo tikchu es terumasi. Speak to the children of Israel, and they shall take for me a portion.
A portion is like a selected
donation. Contribution. Okay.
A selected contribution.
For every man that his heart motivates him, you shall take my portion.
Yeah.
The Rashi says, Vayikchu li truma, li lishmi. For me means dedicated to my name.
Now, the idea here, why Rashi needs to mention this, is because everything belongs to Hashem anyway. We can't give God a donation. Terumah means that you separate something of your own and you give it to me. So every man equally for me to give to me, everything belongs to Hashem. Terumah means dedicated to my name.
Right. Terumah, hafrasha, something set aside. Yifrishu li mi ma monam nidava. They should set some of their money aside for me as a contribution. Yidavanu libo. Lashon nidava. An expression of a voluntary contribution. Kamo yin de venu. Like the word yin de venu. which means he will give voluntarily. V'hu lashon ratzon tov, and it is an expression of goodwill. In Old French, appeasement.
Présente.
Appeasement.
Just 1 second. Yeah. Just trying to find this. Rashi. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Tikhu es terumah si.
Tikhu es terumah si. Amru Rabosenu, our rabbis have said, Shalosh terumos amuros kan. There are 3 portions stated here. Achas terumah beka lagul goles Shenaasu mehem ha'adanim. One is the portion of a beka per head from which the sockets were made. Kemo shemeforash be'ele fikudei. As it is explicitly stated in Parshas Ele Bakudei, V'achas Terumah ha-mizbeach, and one is the portion of the altar. Beka la goles.
Right, same words as we just had before.
La kupos. A beka per head placed into the boxes. Liknos mehem carbonos tzibur, from which were taken funds to purchase the communal offerings.
Right.
V'achar terumah.
Achas trumas hamishkan.
V'achas trumas hamishkan. And one was the portion for the Mishkan. Nidvas kol echad be'echad. The contribution of each individual. Shehis nadvu shlosha asar dvarim ha'amurim. Ba'inyan. Who contributed the 13 items mentioned in this passage. Zahav v'kesef unechoshes v'chol ha-menuyin ba'inyan. Gold and silver and copper and all that is listed in this passage.
Okay, I don't have that here.
That's in parentheses.
Okay.
Kulam chutz rechu lima leches ha mishkan. They were all required either for the work of the Mishkan or the vigdei kahuna, or for the garments of the Kohanim, kishetedakdek bahem, when you examine them carefully.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why all these 13 we're going to see in Pasuk 4, 5, and 6, and 7. All were mentioned then. Okay? Okay. One thing, I had an interesting question over here. So it says, Daber b'nei Yisrael, Pasuk base says, Daber b'nei Yisrael equally truma. Okay? So that's very, call it paraba. It doesn't just, it's very undefined. Okay? Then it says, Me'is kol ish asher yidvenu libo tikhues trumasi. That sounds like a voluntary offering. V'zois ha-truma asher tikhu mitam. This is the third one. Zav or chesed v'nechoshes. Now, the way Rashi explains it, they have got these 3 times it says truma. The first 2 are obligatory. One was given as each person gave a bekala gugoiles, a silver coin, machatzis hashekel, for the sockets, for the silver, and the second truma was for the korbanos, for the sacrifice, so the mizbeach. So wherever you got just the second truma mentioned over here, sounds like that's the voluntary offering. And then it says the third one was which is all the other 13 different types of materials. Now that was also a voluntary one, according to the way Rashi explains. That's a bit of a question. Okay. Well, let's go on. May I pass it Gimel?
Okay. V'zot hatruma asher tikhu me'itam zahav v'kesef u'nechoshet. Okay, so this is the contribution that you shall take from them, gold and silver and copper. Okay, zahav v'kesef u'nechoshet v'gomer, gold, silver, and copper. Kulam ba'u midavar. Okay, so all of them are voluntary. Ish ma she nidavo libo. What each person is moved to give. Okay. Chutz min hakesef sheba b'shaveh. Except for the silver, which that comes equally. Oh, so they all have to give the same amount. Oh, machatzit hashekel lechol echad. Each one a half a shekel each. Okay, v'lo matzinu b'chol melechet hamishkan zehutzrach sham kesef. Okay, and we didn't find in the work of the Mishkan that it's that I guess only only the silver was needed. Sham Kesef. Oh, that's all the silver they needed, I guess. Okay. Shneimar v'chesef v'kudei ha'edah, v'gomer, v'kar gulgolet, v'gomer. Okay, as it says, and the silver of that was who were counted in the assembly, a becca per person, I guess, etc. Usha'ar hakesef habasham b'nidava asauhu v'chule sharet. Okay, and the rest of the silver comes b'nidivas as a contribution that they made the chule. Oh, those are the vessels, the rest of the vessels, I guess, or the vessels of the service vessels that would be used in the Mishkan. Oh, okay.
Mhm. Okay. It's interesting. Rashi says, "Lo matzinu," yeah.
Mhm.
B'kli kol meleches hamishkan shusach sham kesef yosef. Yeah, he didn't find that he need any more silver. It's interesting. Lemaisa, if you ever make a cheshbon, how much each one of the sockets weighed was a tremendous amount. It's about 60 kilo each
Wow.
socket.
Wow. Ooh.
Okay. Let's go on. Okay, Pasuk Dalet.
Usecheles v'argaman v'so la'as shani v'shesh v'izim. And turquoise wool and purple wool and scarlet wool and linen and goat's hair.
Very good.
Let's see. Usecheles tzemer tzavua b'dam chilazon. This is wool dyed with the blood of a chalizon.
Chilazon.
Chilazon.
By the way, what Rashi is pointing out is Tcheles is actually a color. But the Pasuk doesn't specify from what material that color was supposed to be.
Right. So this is saying it's made from the blood of this animal. V'tziv o yarok. Its color is sea green. V'argaman temer tavua mimin tseva sheshmo argaman. This is wool dyed with a type of dye whose name is argaman. Vishesh hu pishtan. This is flax. V'izim notza shel izim. My English says the pile of goats. I don't know what it means when it says pile. I would say the hair of goats.
Yeah. This was goat's hair.
Yeah.
Notes are, I don't know, what word did he use for their notes are?
Pile, Pile.
Yeah, I guess that means like wool was also, but it doesn't come there, it comes hair. Goats have hair, not pile. Yeah.
Yeah. Likach targame, tirgame, unculus, ume and sorry, Devar haba min ha'izim. Therefore, Onkelos translates umeazeh, which means something that comes from goats. Velo izim atzman, but not goats themselves. Shitargum shel izim izayah. As he translates goats from Isaiah.
Yeah. So the point is, yeah, what Rashi pointing out is something which is, in other words, the Targum translates this as not Isaiah, which means the actual goats, but me'azeh, from goats. That's what Rashi points out. Me'azeh means Dova habo mino izim, lo izim atzmo. Because the translation, the Targum of the actual word goats is Targum is Isaiah.
Right.
Okay. Right. Okay, let's go on the Meah Pasuk Hey.
Okay. It says, let's see, Orot Elim, Adamim, Orot Techashim, V'atzei Shitim. Okay, so skin of rams that are red, I guess dyed red,
Well, that's what
and
Rashi
the
points out.
yeah, skins of Techashim, which we don't know what they are, and Shitim wood. Huh. Okay, so Rashi says Adamim, dyed red. Tzivuot hayu Adam la'achar uh,
Udot
ibudan.
is after
Okay.
they're being tanned.
Oh, then they were dyed.
Right.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Uh,
By the
Techashim.
way, this is the
Yeah.
most Mefarshim learn it this way. There's one, I can't remember who it is, say that it was actually the rams were beaten whilst they were still alive, and therefore through the blood, um, their skins turned red. Okay, this is not for
Wow.
the animal lovers. Okay, let's put it this way.
Not at all. Hey.
Okay, anyway,
Okay.
the Rashi doesn't learn that way. It's okay. Okay,
Okay. Tichashim.
yeah,
Min chayav lo haita ela l'sha'ah. Okay, so it's an animal that only existed back then. V'harbe givanim hayula. It had many colors. Lekach mutargam saskona. Okay, so Uncle calls it saskona.
he translates it as Sasko meaning, and Rashi goes on to explain what does that word mean. I mean, the word
Okay, so it
Saskona,
says Shesas mitpaer b'givanin shelo. Okay, so it says for it rejoices and prides itself in its colors. Okay, that was Techashim. And then Beatzei Shittim wood. Uma'ayin hayu lachem b'midbar. And where did they get this from in the wilderness, in the desert? Peirash Rabbi Tanchuma, so Rabbi Tanchuma explained, Yaakov Avinu tzafa beruach hakodesh, that Yaakov, our forefather, foresaw that this through Ruach HaKodesh, to have inspiration from Hashem. Wow. She etidin Yisrael livnot mishkan b'midbar, that Israel would in the future build the mishkan in the wilderness. V'hevi arazim l'mitzrayim uneta'am. So he brought these arazim, I guess trees,
cedar trees.
cedar trees, to Egypt, and he planted them there. V'tziva levanav litlam imahem kasheitzu mimitzrayim. And he commanded his sons to take them with them when they would leave
Egypt.
Egypt. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so he planted. Okay, so they brought out the Shittim from Egypt. Amazing.
It's interesting. What is shittim? I mean, Rashi seems to say, the Gemara actually says it's also a type of erez. It's a type of cedar.
Oh, a cedar tree.
Enough, a cedar l'chayre is hardwood. No, as far as I know. But Rashi in Gemara Rosh Hashanah says he gives the French word which is equivalent to pine, and pine l'chayre is a softwood.
Oh, yeah, pine
Anyway,
is
that's the safest thing is to try to translate it as shittim wood. This way you avoid any problems. Okay, but what it was, the Rashi understood it meant pine. Okay, I think we'll stop here.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, great day.
Very good. Have a good week.
You too.
Thank you. Okay.
See you, Mayor.
Okay, take care, Lou.